You've met a beautifully delicious Taurus man but aren't sure how to really talk to him to get him interested in you. I've got some helpful tips that can help you to lure this sexy guy to talk to you more. Number 1. Listen to him talk. Observing this guy in action can be very telling for you. You can see how he interacts with others and what things he likes to talk about. Watching his demeanor may help. You may find out his interests and perhaps a little bit of a vibe of how to approach him. Find something that you know he will want to talk about. If you can do that, you will get your foot in the door. Whether he's talking to his friends or his coworkers, he's bound to get excited about something. Pay attention to what that is so that you can use it later to your advantage. Don't be obvious about it though. Be very low-key and bring up something similar that he will say, "Wow, she likes this too." Number 2. Pay attention. The Taurus man wants to be understood. He will want your full and undivided attention. If you're too busy texting or dilly-dallying with your phone, he will lose interest. Listen and take mental notes about the things that he really likes and is interested in. Just like I mentioned before, if you can win him over with talking about what he likes, you'll get farther with him. Get crafty and do some research on some of the topics he likes so that you can have things to say about them. He'll be quite impressed and will talk to you in excitement. Once you get this man to talk about what it is he really likes, he will school you if you allow him to. No lies, he loves to share knowledge. This certainly helps you to figure out what you can talk about later. Number 3. Impress him. Aside from learning about topics he's into, try talking to him about other interesting things that may be similar in nature or just what you're passionate about. While he may not agree with what your thoughts are or why you have this passion, he will think it's amazing that you're passionate about something and have a great deal of knowledge about it. He will appreciate seeing you doing research online or going to the library to look more into things that you find fascinating. In fact, that would be a good idea for a date if you're up to it. Going to have coffee at a bookstore would also dazzle this man. He will be so happy to be around books that offer him insight or information he didn't have before. Not to mention you look sexy as heck to him while you're doing your own thing. He will think it's hot to see you really getting into something that draws you in. He may watch you from an aisle or two away. Number 4. Ask about his viewpoint. If you bring up something he knows quite a bit about, you can play coy and ask him questions. Ask him how he feels about it or what he thinks about it. He will be all too happy to talk about it with you. He'll also be glad you asked and means that you're really genuinely interested in him. You can even think of a situation in your life where what you're talking about applies and ask for advice. Taurus men are problem solvers and are thrilled when you ask them for their help. If you're looking for the man that says, "I'm sorry baby," you're not likely to get it from him. The thing about Taurus men is, they'd rather tell you how you can fix it or how you can change things in order to feel better instead of being empathetic to your situation. As long as you tell him that you seek comfort rather than advice, he'll do what he can to comply. Otherwise, you may get angry with him for offering up. You can do this instead. Number 5. Be honest with him. Communicate and open up with this guy. He will appreciate honesty and will do his best to give you back honesty. He'd rather you tell him that you don't want to do something than to go along with it. While you ask for him to be honest, there are times where he may close himself off because he doesn't want to hurt your feelings or he is confused. You'll have to observe him to learn his behaviors. If he closes himself off due to not wanting to hurt your feelings, he'll put it off until he can't anymore, then it comes out sloppy and ends up hurting you more. Try to get him to open up sooner. If he doesn't know what he wants, he will go back and forth with affection. Taurus is typically a loyal sign, but if they don't feel totally committed to you, they may stray a little bit. Be really clear on what you want in the relationship so there is no mistaking whether or not you can or cannot see other people. Once this is established, you should know for sure what is going on. Be sure to always be honest with him when it comes to what you feel, but do it in a peaceful way if possible. He doesn't like drama, so yelling at him will not go over very well and you'll find him walking out. Sit him down and say something like, "Can we talk about something to clear the air?" If you do it in a rational way, he will respond well. He is intellectually driven and likes to think things over. When you are honest with him about everything and ask him what he thinks, he then has the opportunity to throw out his own grievances to you as well. This way you can come to an agreement or be on the same page. Taurus men are so wonderful and loving. They are a rock and have many other amazing qualities. If you're interested in knowing more, please consider checking out my book. In the Taurus Man Secrets, I'm able to share with you some insider information on what this man is really like. Want to find out more about your Taurus man? Claim your free copy of my 30 Dirty Little Secrets about your Taurus man in the description below. If you like this video and find it helpful, please give it a like and also make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, so you get notified whenever I post new content, and follow me on Instagram for daily relationship tips.